I don't know, I just have this vivid memory of Jabs playing offlane Visage against, I'm pretty sure it was Juggernaut Crystal Maiden lane, and just died 7 times in the first 5 minutes, right? Venomancer Jug, a lot of slow against a slow hero like Visage. Sugarrat's going to be so careful with his positioning.
It can be similar, yeah. The Venomous Gale into spin is very, very potent, and it can be hard to get away from. So we'll see how effective it's going to be in this matchup here.
And we'll find out. Game 2 coming up. Quick message from EGB first, though. And away we go. Game 2 met with a pause, as I got a bit freaked out there in the intros, which you guys don't see hidden behind the screen. Juggernaut with some Alien versus Predator weird alien noises coming out.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut Arcana doing some nice noises. I love it. Looks so good. Stuff.
Well, I'm going to start out with a smoke. 5 heroes traversing down to that bottom right hand corner of the map. Look to get their lane wards out, safeguard some bounty runes. Team Spirit with some work to do. Now 1 game down in a best of 3 against a team that really you should be 2-0ing in quick fashion. Ualeikum putting up a real strict fight.
It's all coming.
Ualeikum also sitting right now underneath. Nice ward that they placed. Team Spirit doing pretty much what we saw them do in the previous game as well, sitting back and controlling, trying to go for both the river runes here. They could swing around.
Yeah, I see that Yatro's got a new hairstyle. He's gone redhead. Gone ginger like me. But if he loses this game, probably gonna have to shave it all off again and go god mode.
Shave it for your Dota gods.
Yep.
He's saving that though. He's saving. He's gonna sacrifice his red hair for TI. That's the plan.
Reclaim his soul, because as you know, redheads have no souls. Even if you dye your hair, you lose it.
You lose your soul. Well, he's just borrowed his soul to someone else for now. Then. At least he can regain it.
Shadow Fiend comes along, knocking on your door. Well, immediate D-ward from the Undying. Very nice. So no mid-ward there for Lal. Queen of Pain against Invoker.
You get so much experience with D-warding. Look at Undying. 70 EXP. How is that fair?
Yeah, no.
Supports are being overpaid, man.
Shh.
They get too much.
Stop talking.
I think everyone is crying about supports getting too little now with the outpost changes and so on, but really, the stacking and the wards, I'm on to you.
It's pretty damn good. Sugarrat's going to go through the twin gate and head up top. So yeah, you're right, I'm dying. Visage lane against this Veno Juggernaut. And start clicking into Yatoro as often, as frequently as you can in the first couple of levels. And pretty important to hit level 2 quickly, it feels like, in this lane in particular.
Yes, definitely. So in fact, the Undying is going to get there a little bit faster, and that he has a bit of experience. He can step to the side, you know, possibly giving level 2 to Visage earlier as well. Just very nice for their team. He's going to get the D-ward on the... Anyway, it's like, hold up, blocking this again, and sentries are used.
And make sure you keep that lane equilibrium where you want it, exactly in front of that tier 1. And Yatoro 3 and 3. Getting plenty of denies in that first couple of waves. Yeah, things look pretty sound up there. And mid lane, Invoker against Queen of Pain. Mid lanes, I don't know, they're still kind of boring in some regards. It's just trading back and forth, buying regen, getting runes. Is there anything quirky or interesting we could see out of this mid lane?
I mean, you can still make outplays. It's just the boring part is that it's just a 1v1, right? For the spectator or for others to look at top, though. Nice dive here on the Foshka.
Yeah, got the kill on Venomancer. I mean, I was talking about how Visage can be quite sluggish and easy to pick off. Venomancer's no different.
Yeah, gets run down. A slug.
Yeah.
Not just sluggish, he is slug.
Oh, and the healing world snipers as well, Sugarrat. Takes a few tower hits. Oh, he's all right with that. You get the Gale onto Fekshan. Level 1 spin. And you can see Yatoro, he doesn't want me to spin at level 1. He wants some more experience to try and get it up there, but he has to do it to get the kill. And a blood grenade from Imposter on Sugarrat as well. Poison Sting is there for the Veno. He can whittle away at his Visage and get another kill.
Yeah, easy kill for him. And the top lane turns around a little bit there. Wasn't the best start initially there with the Venomancer dying, but they come back and in full force. The lane swings back, and the CS is looking so clean for Yatoro so far. 13 and 7 versus the 5 and 1 on Visage. This lane's not going well for Ualeikum.
Oh yeah, across the board. Looks good for the Dire. Queen of Pain outlasting the Invoker mid by about a wave. Down bottom, they attempted to go on the Skywrath, but Mira using that tree line to give cover, while Miposhka getting hit by that Soul Assumption, and Bekshan should be able to take this one down. Miposhka is tanky enough, requires the Tombstone to be thrown out there to secure the kill.
Yeah, he only has 1 point in the decay, so it can't kill. It's non-lethal on level 1. It only steals your base strength, so you can't actually finish anyone off with that. So has to use the Tombstone, but at least he does get that in the end. And he's not going to get the D-ward here. Puts down the sentry while next to a Juggernaut. Let me tell you, Juggernaut hits a lot faster than you. Almost twice the attack speed, so he's the D-ward.
Yeah, not happening on his watch.
Oh, Techie's gonna go down here. Blood grenaded up.
Yeah, I mean, look at that collapse level 3. 1800 net worth. Getting the job done with Mira. And Spirit Breaker has been a hero in Team Spirit's wheelhouse for quite some time. I think like a year and a half, 2 years back, there were these talks of collapsed Spirit Breaker. Now he's found a patch, a meta where he can just whack it out and say, hey, this is an incredible hero.
Yeah, but look at Palantimos is getting a bit of speed from the Skywrath being sort of low, so he goes up, trades hits, and then back, getting his HP back by last hitting again.
It's so nice seeing Undying and Visage lane together again. These two, now you think back 5-6 years ago, I'm just going to keep on reminiscing, but the kings of tri-lanes. I don't see tri-lanes too often anymore.
Yeah.
Not even just pairing up together. Looking very good.
Really good at tri-lane, but not as good against the Blade Fury of Juggernauts. And right now, Undying in trouble here, possibly.
And Miposhka with the raindrops. Tank through the Visage damage. Juggernaut chases forward with a spin on the Gale. And just like you said, a Blade Fury. Oh, good deny, Juggernaut. Kills off the Undying. And turns and dishes out some serious damage to Yatoro as well.
Yeah, good damage, but has the healing ward here for sustain, puts it back on himself, micros it back, don't want to lose it. Oh, it's gonna go down though.
It dies, and a Sunstrike down bottom gets Chira kill on Mira. Mira and Palantimos could quite finish off Collapse, but looks like he's gonna have to make the walk back to Fountain, heal himself up. Well, looking top again, it's just bouncing back and forth, ping-ponging from side lane to side lane. As we see some more aggression from Ualeikumnihao onto Miposhka and Yatoro. A TP's coming in here, though, as it looks like Skywrath Mage wanting to join the fight. Sugar very low, but he can get the shot, tag the Undying. They'll focus him instead. Sunstrike's there, and Yatoro sniped by it. Chira Jr. Now the turnaround play on Miposhka. Ualeikum, they're not going to lose anybody here. They're going to get 2 kills, and Mira, the third one, to 4 as well. He's going to stay alive. No, he does die. Bekshan will chase Mira to the ends of the earth to finish off this kill with a final decay. Mary even making his way up here. But my god, that Sunstrike was glorious.
That was perfect Sunstrike for sure. Chira Jr. getting a nice one, but Shield Rune now taken by Laurel, chasing Chira a little bit here. But again, that cost keeping him alive and healthy. You can see why it's so hard to pressure Invoker as Queen mid. They're pretty even on last hits, but a lot of denies though on this Invoker. 14 denies on the mid lane, so doing a great job so far.
Yeah, I kind of like that we're looking at net worth now, because even though last hit values were looking very good for Team Spirit in the first 2-3 minutes, and net worth wise, it's the Radiant coming out on top. 3 of their cores are up there. Visage top of the net worth.
Under attack.
Sitting pretty just ahead of the Juggernaut. And now, yeah, I mean, 7 minutes in, lane stage is breaking down properly. You've got mobility heroes with Spirit Breaker, Queen of Pain. Sky is rotating around, as is this Techies.
Yeah, honestly, I feel so confused when I see that the Visage is number 2 net worth, like, so farmed, because he's the lowest in CS, and he only has 2 kills. I don't really understand fully, but he does have a lot of assists, I suppose. He's gotten some AoE gold for that.
Well, they chucked the Gale. That Sugar, yeah, looks like it. Down to half HP with a couple of whacks of Yatoro's sword. Mary and Bekshan, yeah, can't really fight toe-to-toe with Yatoro up in that top lane. That's a nice juicy kill on the Visage. As bottom looks like Team Spirit in on top of the Bloodseeker. Palantimos does have a bit of backup coming. Techies and Bloodseeker trying to fight down bottom against Collapse and Mirror. Things come to an end pretty quickly.
Yeah, just back to CSing, trying to get health back, holding, you know, hands of steel here on the healing Lotus and Fair Fire. Don't need to use them. Save those for when you really need the heal. Venomancer trying to control top rune. Invoker coming over.
Let's see what we get. Down bottom is a haste. Juggernaut just spinning out some creep camps. Doesn't want to facing range. Everyone's starting to move around. Down bottom, Palantimos. That's the damage we needed from Spirit. Rotate with these heavy hitting heroes. Get the kill on the carry. And now move into mid. Ualeikumnihao on Miposhka. Cold Snap, Blood Grenade, Sunstrike. Easy peasy.
Yeah, and Haste Rune gonna go the way of Queen of Pain here as well. She can bottle herself up a bit. Even get a bottle charge over to Sky. One on the Invoker. They have ulti.
Oh, the Ancient Seal. Magic damage. Oh! That's the fountain barely.
That was clutch.
Scary stuff.
Happy to survive there on Chia Jr. And he does get his boots as well for his walk back to the lane. He has Midas boots. Feeling pretty happy with this farm so far.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that top lane, getting a bit of damage on the tier 1 with a Visage. Mary setting up bottom, trying to guard Bloodseeker as Palantimos tries to scrape together a bit of farm down there. And Techie's going to connect up top, it looks like, through the twin gate.
And it's joining in. I mean, before Veno has too many points in Veno wards, he can't really defend that well against the Visage here.
Yeah, the walls are free food for the familiars.
Yeah, they really are.
Too many F's in that sentence from my brain.
Want to go back to the Queen and the Qs?
Yeah. Oh, Miposhka does find a nice Observer Ward. D Ward. Let's see what Juggernaut does. He's got Omnislash ready. Mary wiggling his butt like a cat ready to pounce. Looking to strike into Miposhka and Yatoro. Reconsidering his option.
Our ancestors
Poking at this a little bit. Trying to force Team Spirit into an awkward spot where they have to defend this tier 1 with numbers. Showing a hero here, then disguising it, hiding it. It's like sleight of hand from Ualeikum. Are we 3 or 4 up here? Are we 2 down bottom? Where are we going? I don't know.
Yeah, not really hard committing for something. They tried to get a Rupture bottom on the Spirit Breaker, but he backed out wisely in time as well. All the while, though, they're just farming away on the Invoker. I think Invoker could make it one move to a side lane here and try to commit for towers. Otherwise, they should just keep farming and trying to get kind of slow and chill. However, if they don't speed it up, Juggernaut is the top farmer right now.
And he's racing away. Kira dies to the 3 heroes mid. This collapsed Spirit Breaker can be anywhere at any time. Yatoro forced to spin up top. Stones dropped and Miposhka throws all the poison at Bekchan and Shogarat. Yatoro has to Omnislash here. Buy himself a bit of time to run away. Still tagged up and Palantimos rotates in to get the final swipes in. Another huge kill as Collapse charges. Only dying, finds the pick off there. Another strike. Visage low and dead. Palantimos now left to his own devices as Team Spirit clear up. Tombstone, Familiars, couple of kills. And here a Sunstrike. Yeah, Chiro Jr. snipes Miposhka.
Yeah, another on-point Sunstrike. Chia Jr. doing great on his Invoker so far. Some clutch connections and a good defense by Team Spirit, but the fact that he gets that Sunstrike at the very end of it, they do get something back, and now pushing mid instead. Alacrity a catapult, take his mines.
Yeah, well, struggling just to clear out Forge Spirits. Feeling the pain from the cold snap. Even more proxy mines.
Radiant structure.
Nero trying to regen up here, low on mana.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Sunstrike
attack.
nearly landing on Lol. Don't know if it would have killed him, but would have definitely brought him very low.
Yeah, more of a harass attempt. Rune spawning. Bottom rune. It's gonna be an illusion rune taken by the Spirit Breaker there. Linked forward, so he definitely wanted it, but a little bit too late. You snooze, you lose, Queen.
And Collapse gets a bounty rune as well. But a very even game coming out of the laning stage. Pretty much dead even in kills and net worth, all the metrics you can imagine. I'm just looking at this net worth pack of heroes. Like you mentioned, Jugs at the top, and he is out farming everybody. But the 3 cores on Ualeikum looking very good to bridge the gap into mid game.
They are. They're looking great. Downside is though that the Juggernaut, I feel like he's gonna ramp up much more than the rest of them. Not just because he's ahead a little bit, but because of his item build. He's going for this Battle Fury. It's a very greedy build, but once he gets it, he's gonna be speeding up the game. That's why I would almost like to see Invoker involved more in exerting pressure. As I say that though, they took the mid tower, they took the top tower. Things are going well for Ualeikum in the, removal of tier 1 tower and map control.
Yeah, it just feels like they need to give a little bit more free room to this Bloodseeker to get up and running. They had a spectacular game one. Not as easy this time around. It looks like Spirit going to find Mary hiding in the trees here. Yeah, Illusion scout out the techies. Another strike there from Collapse with the Mystic Flare, making sure he doesn't bash him out. Oh, that Scarth ulti. Look at Ualeikum come in. 3 heroes trying to catch up to Mira. Bloodright and a Rupture. Any stuns though. The TP out successful.
Yeah, even gets Maelstrom procs, but not enough to kill, of course. No damage for that really, and people weren't close enough there. Good find by Team Spirit, and they get away with a nice little move that creates a lot of space for the Queen and the Juggernaut to farm up.
Right, he's gonna have his Octarine core so very quickly. Only need like 2.5k. He'll have it.
Yeah, it's a greedy rush build here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
3.122 to 1.28. Team Spirit still favored, but you never know what's going to happen. We'll see what the smoke brings. Lal leading. I saw the Invoker a second ago, but he's tucked in a little deeper in the jungle. High ground ward from Spirit as well.
Might go around there, but they get some vision down. Too late. They're gonna try and steal the Wisdom Rune, but it's already taken here by the side of Radiant, so this move is just not connecting for Team Spirit.
They're spending a lot of time getting very little. Backshan's already been there, cleared the whole place out. Visage hiding, and Undying showing. Gonna get charged at. 5 heroes going to connect on this Undying very quickly. Don't see any response, and Visage going to show himself as well. Ring of Pain is in. A lot of damage with his amplifier from the Undying. Oh, Mystic Flare doesn't even finish off the Visage there. Yatoro has to Omni-Slash into them all as the proxy mines are blowing up, and they will clear them out.
Okay, so 3 kills for them, really big, and it's nighttime now, so Roshan's moving up top. They could go for Rosh immediately if they want. They're not going to go for it. Instead, they're just going to go for the farm.
Decent swing there, 1200.
Yeah, Queen dying feels bad for her though. She's the weakest out of the core heroes at this point, but Juggernaut is very happy with the way that fight went. Getting 2 kills. The scaling, full Yasha complete now for him.
Yatoro putting the world on his shoulders. Feels like he can this one 1v5.
If he gets all his items that he wants, then yeah, he could definitely hard carry this game. Can go for the same build that he usually does. Command style coming up.
Radiant's bottom
lane as well. They're getting nice damage now. Laurel is actually taking a tier 1 tower here with just catapults. Nobody wants to play down here. Easy tower.
Yeah. Radiant take their foot off the gas for a bit. Sugar alone top.
Radiant's bottom tower
3 of them starting to invade that northern jungle. Invoker going to clear out some camps. Doesn't look like they're really looking for a proper team fight, just taking a bit of territory. Make sure Team Spirit aren't too comfortable hard pushing or committing on that tier 1 up there. Visage starting things off with a lot of exhaust, a couple of familiar stuns. Drawing the attention of Collapse's Spirit Breaker as he shows up. The blast off is in. Visage nearly dead, but the 2 stone well placed and another good Bloodright. Visage dead, but should trade his life for the Collapsed Spirit Breaker. Well, they can't chase for more though. Juggernaut has already evacuated, and out goes the Venom.
You can tell Yatoro didn't want any part of that. He's like, I'm gonna TP out, even though I have a charge coming in, even though we can kill this guy. I'm not taking a fight. I don't have Omni-Slash just yet. Just want to go back, hit creeps, and that's his game plan. He wants to scale and get big this game, but so is also the game plan of this Invoker and the Bloodseeker. So Invoker is kind of the silent hero in this game so far. He's added some Sun Strikes. Looking at Queen now, maybe.
Solar Crest done on the Scar's Mage already. a bit more oomph to that Juggernaut. And Raposhka sees the TPing techies. And Team Spirit has some pretty good deep vision here. And on in the mid lane, you don't see people coming in, but Lar's still going to get rooted up and killed off quickly. Rodovator's Visage, that just additional little bit of lockdown, really helping out.
Yeah, lockdown, and also, you know, Visage became a universal hero, so going for Rodovator is pretty much the single best universal hero item in the early game. Gives a ton of different stats, so his right click damage really gets amplified a lot by this.
Okay, now, in my experience, in Dota 2, I've been flamed a lot for double mechs and double pipes and double crimson guards. Double solar crest here from Team Spirit. Raposhka is buying when Mira already has one.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I am not sure. Not sure if he actually is gonna finish the entire thing. Yeah, he has the medallion, so there used to be an era of putting medallion plus solar crests. You know, one goes for one and one goes for the other. Oh my god, did you see that?
Blast him away from the charge, see ya!
And then he stunned him before he connected. He was close enough behind. That looks unreal. Timing.
Oh, Techie's got a hero.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, because we had that spare patch, right? You put solar and...
I think this is a miscommunication.
Medallion.
That's all.
Yeah, looks
Or a
like
lack
it.
of communication about what you're going for, because you don't really want to have two solar crests. I guess you can always, you know, have one guy put it defensively on Juggernaut and one guy put it offensively to minus armor. Because Jug definitely wants the attack speed when the Omni slashes.
That's true. Collapse coming in hot. Sugar at, I think too tanky here. And Raiden have a sentry down, so they see Collapse invis, Tombstone out. Quite a lot of damage coming his way, but with the Queen of Pain and the Juggernaut arriving, they'll turn and fight this. Collapse still alive, Sonic Wave and another charge, clipping two of them, bashing the bank, and the Tombstone's dead. Juggernaut focused it out. Queen of Pain forced to try and blink away, but now blinks on cooldown for a couple of seconds. Deafening blast and the meatball into the... But she's dead. Jug and Spirit Breaker get through the gate, quickly escape. The Omni Slash comes into the middle of them all. Oh my god! Oh, the cleave! Holy shit, he just destroyed them 1v5. Two heroes died. Bloodseeker nearly collapsed.
That was a perfect Omni slash right there. So much damage. Honestly, a damage stat. Oh, he did 4.4k damage, and all of that damage happened in, you know, pretty much 2 seconds. That was some pretty wild damage.
I mean, that fight looked real sad for Team Spirit until it didn't.
Yeah, he definitely salvaged what was a bad fight. Because before that, they just lost the Queen and looked like they were going to lose more control. But he finds a good opening there on Yatoro. And this is also where we see they don't have a good hero against Juggernaut. They didn't go for the lockdown of a Legion commander or something reliable like an Axe or Legion, you know, like any of those two. Instead, they have the Visage, who is a good hero, but it does not solve Juggernaut's Omni Slash or Blade Fury.
I guess with a shard, maybe. Because you can like bait it out.
True. Yeah, Shard would at least help himself, but Viscous, he just kills everyone else.
Yeah, that's true. And the Raposhka. And wandering a little close to enemy high ground there. Looks up a staircase to his own death.
Radiant's top tower
Lar
is
going to
under
blink
attack.
back. Sees a couple of neutral camps, but might stick around a little too long. Showgrass coming
Wisdom
across.
Rune for Team Spirit. They take both.
Very nice. And what is that? 3.2k XP? You double it, right?
Yeah, you double it. It's 840 each, and then it gives it twice.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and then if you think about it, it's also a swing, right? Because you're getting it, the opponent is not getting it. So
Yeah.
versus the opponent taking it, a 6k experience swing.
And a Roshan for Ualeikumnihao. Tormentor for Team Spirit, trying to make sure they get that before the aggression comes, just sprinting down that bottom lane. Spirit, they are ahead, but about 4,000. Majority of that is on the Juggernaut, who's closing in on a Butterfly.
Yeah, he's almost ready. I mean, we saw the damage he did with just Battle Fear Manta. When Butterfly is up, that Omni Slash would
Radiant's
actually
top
kill
tower
everything.
is under attack.
Oh yeah, he really got instant rampage. Who needs RP and vacuum when you've just got a Juggernaut and a clump of heroes? Like you're splashing off all these familiars and stuff like that. Forge Spirit's helping out.
Bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
I'm
attack.
telling you, man, this carry builds, I played carry quite a bit in this patch, but this build on Juggernaut feels
Dire's
so
bottom
nice.
tower has fallen.
A bit of a difference starting to appear. Gold, experience, even Dota2
Radiant's
win
middle tower
probability.
is under attack.
Yeah.
63% for the Dire.
We're seeing Invoker queuing up the BKB. 3k golds.
Oh yeah, we did get the solar crest from Venom, so we've got the double solar.
Oh, taking out the Tormentor. Dropped pretty low for doing so, but that's gonna be Techi's shard.
Techie's being pinged out right now. Sugar at the first point of contact though. Mystic Flare slowed down. Killed off. Techie's going to TP out of that without taking a scratch.
Then also got the shard from Tormentor himself, so he has the latent toxicity. Going for that BKB on Invoker, then it could suddenly ruin your dreams. Some taunting by Collapse.
Radiant's bottom
What's he
tower
doing?
is under attack.
Just standing around, literally taunting in front of the Invoker while in shadow walk though, but he was underwater. Oh, there's Dominic. Oh, a little bit too close. Meanwhile, top.
Getting on top of the Invoker now. He's got that second life. Nice dust, tornado, but the Mystic Flare clears through him. And Collapse goes for TP home. Control comes from the Rod of Atos, and well, Yatoro gonna pause the game up here just to watch his awful die.
Yeah, it's a toxic pause for his teammates. You know, he's flaming him right now. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Wasting your TP like that?
What are you doing dying? I just got to kill bottom. Good dying up top. Okay, you got the Aegis, but retreat time for Team Spirit. Palantimos and Shira. Moving forward, advancing on the Venomancer.
This is a lot of chasing though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, hiding in the trees, dodging the tornado, gets himself the distance, and he's out of there.
It's not gonna connect. And meanwhile, tier 2 tower got taken by the Juggernaut. If you TP too many heroes to react, that means Juggernaut is just going for objectives. And look at him, he's just pushing towards mid.
Nobody wants to face off against him.
Pretty much.
He's the strongest hero on this map by far. Yeah, gets off the spin, so the tornado doesn't hit him. He goes back to farm some ancients and keep accelerating even more.
I think it's a big thing in this game that they don't have a single tool against the Blade Fury spin. Anytime I see Juggernaut, that's why I was calling it in the draft, you won't have something to threaten him so he can't feel safe enough to go for the tier 2 tower the way he did bottom. Because now, I think you just have to go Basher on Bloodseeker. He's going for the Manta style, but if you don't have any single threat for a Juggernaut, he's gonna have a fair, a completely clean game.
Yeah, like, do we get like Scythe of Ice on Invoker? Does that help out?
Yes, yeah, it would. I think he's going for it, right? He changed his mind from the BKB as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he got the he's got the Mystic Staff and the Void Stone already, so he just needs 400 more gold. He has the entire Hex, and that will be the first tool that they have to actually kill the Juggernaut.
Finally. I mean, he died twice in lane. 7, 2, and 4 with 300 last hits now. And look at him, he's just spinning in the mid lane. I don't know if that was a misclick for the Manta style, but he's safe nonetheless.
He's out of there.
Now we possibly get some dewarding done. Pairing up with Mira. Sat behind the Queen of Pain to protect her for now.
Queen has a greater healing Lotus, by the way, for the next fight.
Oh yeah.
Really nice thing for her.
And I love these collapse item builds. He did it a lot in his Primal Beast. This phase, Tranquil's phase, drums into Boots of Bearing, double boots build.
True. Yeah, he's played this on Primal Beast so many times. It's a similar hero. Smoke out mid.
Oh, well. Nice illusion, but the Scythe of Ice gets shown off. Blow up the Queen of Pain. Move on to the next target, but Team Spirit good at scrambling.
That was the Hex reveal. He thought they were safe, and he would have been safe if it wasn't for the fact that they have Hex as well. He had Yules on Queen and the mini cheese like we talked about, but Hex will put an end to his plans.
What's the move from Ualeikumnihao? They're kind of gathered up. There's no Roshan to take. There's no objective. No tier 1 in the mid lane.
I think you
are they looking for a fight?
Yeah, I think you keep looking for fights around your Hex. You can do the same thing to Juggernaut.
I mean, he's going to get gone on straight away. Look at that damage. Nearly kills him off, but the Yatoro is spent. His Omni Slash.
Yeah, it jumped away for the birds. He split his birds away from his hero and got a little bit lucky. The Omni Slash followed the birds, not the hero.
Gold for me.
Now is a great time to fight. Now it's go time for Ualeikum. They did smoke right on top of a ward though, so Team Spirit, they know this.
It is so funny watching this Bloodseeker with the techie shard on him. Having that reactive taser, he's just sprinting around, wobbling all over the place, supersonic, sprinting across the map.
Double scan. Oh, they step into it. They know exactly where they are now. Team Spirit.
Well, they come backing up though. Feeling a bit tentative about that movement into enemy triangle.
Yeah.
Don't want to go there if Spirit of 5 heroes strong.
Also, Yatoro is going for a counter to that taser from Techies. He's going for a little fire already. Trying to prepare some form of dispel.
Radiant's bottom
The map
tower
gets
is under
scary now
attack.
for while they come. Spirit Breaker charging all over the place. Got Queen of Pain with mobility.
And they get the
Wisdom
runes again. Yeah. So much experience. 4,480 experience just taking those 2 runes. That's crazy, right?
Radiant's top
Yeah, it's
tower
wild.
is under
That's a
attack.
9k experience swing. That's how I like to view it.
How many you got there? Level 14 Venom and Sky. Techies and Dying both level 12. A pretty big difference appearing. And Visage level 14 while Spirit Breaker is 17.
Yeah, that's also huge, and that's because Collapse hasn't been
Radiant's
scared to go
top
anywhere.
tower
He's just
is under
charging around,
attack.
playing that Spirit Breaker. Now it is Spirit smoking under a ward.
Charging straight forward. Next shot, can he get spells off? Tombstone down. Still has his ability to jump into it, but he's about to die. The Tombstone focused by Yatoro. Shiro Jr. running away with a tornado off the 2 of them. Keeps them at bay, but the Omni Slash is there. Yatoro slices both cores with 1 ult, and Shogun trapped in the midst of battle. Familiars will try and protect him. They'll chase Hamid-Posh going to get the kill on the Venomancer, but the rest of Ualeikum being picked apart 1 by 1. Yatoro and Collapse will stick on the Visage, and finally, damage they need to give him a triple kill on the Jug, while Lol dives and finds the Techies. A Team White emerges as Team Spirit wipe the floor with them.
Radiant's
Team
middle
wipe, and not
tower is
only
under
that,
attack.
I think also the couriers are possibly in danger. Actually, no, Mira's he's fine with the courier. It's allowed to be there. Walks right by the Bloodseeker courier. He's got birds on his mind.
Radiant's top tower is under
Skywrath
attack.
wants to be the only thing flying around here.
I mean, all these swings with the
Radiant's
wisdom
middle
runes. I mean, this
tower
fight
is
was like a
under attack.
10k XP swing, 4k
Radiant's
swing.
Massively ahead now. A lot of it comes back to Juggernaut, right? This is a game of him hard carrying. Every single fight, he's killing everything. Sure, Collapse did provide some good lockdown there, and Lauren did chase down the last straggler, but it is Juggernaut just single-handedly winning the fights for them.
Man, Bloodseeker still not going for Basher, going Butterfly next. Desperate, needs some control. He needs 100 to 0 this Juggernaut. If he gets any opportunity to ulti you, it's fight over.
Yeah,
With the
now he
DD
gets
rune
the
now.
DD rune. Bottling it up.
And Agnes isn't that far away for him either.
Yeah,
Needs
and even the
1,000
Swift
gold.
Slash does enough damage to nearly kill people at this point. Oh,
Okay.
the heck?
Oh, he spins. He just feels it coming.
Nah, he saw it. The Invoker was walking by. Invoker wasn't in smoke there and walked under the Observer and Sentry.
Oh, he just ghost walks.
Yeah.
Well, either way, Yatoro survives. Now vying for control around this next Baroche, who is up in 30 seconds as we know. But both teams going to have in their mind that it could be up already. Dire Vision is here on the Twin Gate, and they smoke to play into it. Creating a scan, trying to de-ward high ground with the Techies. Bloodseeker comes across as well.
1 second to a charge. He's getting ready to go in.
Just has to find the target. Planting
Funny sees, I think he's about to go.
Visage. Don't step too far forward. Proxy Mine Familiars, Plague Wars. It's a proxy war. The Cold War kicks off. No
Rush
heroes fighting.
backstabs them.
Roshan killing off a healing ward in the pit.
Get out of my home.
Forward Spirit on Plague Ward action, and now Ualeikum going to smoke. Another attempt to wrap around.
Report back that Forge Spirit did win against the Venoward.
Nice. Important information. Undying's leading. They get scouted. Smoke breaks. Plague Ward's there. Nullifier.
Radiant's middle
Tombstone.
barracks are under attack.
They can
Not
avoid
the
the area
ideal.
now.
Yeah, not the ideal placement for it.
They're just going roach. They're like, okay, great.
Sunstrike will see into the pit. How do you start this fight now? Scythe of Ice on the jug. Bloodright and Rupture. Scout it out with the Bloodright. Force the spin of Yatoro. Pretty early one. Trying to reset around the fringes of the pit here. They're all concaved around the Roach area and charge. And moves in and Boca Mystic flared and killed immediately. Omni Slash going to work on Roach as they push forward on the Bekshan. And Yours will catch the visage now as well. Stop his retreat. And Team Spirit is running rampant over their opponents, clearing through them one by one. This might just be game over. Doesn't seem like there's a chance to fight into this. A double kill for Collapse. Yatoro unstoppable with an Aegis in hand. Team Spirit are going to look towards this enemy base now.
This is looking so much more like the Team Spirit we expected in game one. I mean, here they come in and just absolutely, you know, they're so far ahead. They're dominating every single wisdom room. They're taking objectives. They're playing cleanly. You know, the only thing is that Laurel didn't have the best start, but look at him. He's still playing aggressively here, exerting his control.
Yeah, get out of here, Bloodseeker. Stop far. Go back to your fountain, hide and cower away in the well.
It's under attack.
Yatoro just working on buildings. Tier 3, melee barracks. Empty on the menu. He's going to take his pick. He's going to cut into the trees. I'm dying. Hello. Pokes his head around the corner. Goes back to hitting the barracks. And the spin away. He doesn't have a TP, just going to walk it back.
Still have the Swift Slash if someone commits to him. He can turn it around, Manta style, Swift Slash. Still fight. That's another lane of racks. Charge.
Oh my god.
So fast.
He's ruptured now. Just dodged the tornado. Down to
And the
about half
rupture
health.
out.
Where's the rest of Team Spirit? Come on. Save your
No
own
duration. Bulldoze too good.
Bulldoze. Super strong. Well, I got a lot of Atos and a Bloodright thrown out there, but it feels like this is the dying moments of Ualeikumnihao here in game 2. Just trying to hold back Team Spirit as best they can, but they'll swiftly shift up towards top lane. There's a tier 2 and a fresh set of barracks for them to claim there.
Yeah, they're just going for more push. No reason to slow down, really. And, see, yeah, Juggernaut's got full MKB coming in soon on the courier. Still has his power treads if he wants to sell them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That noise of Juggernaut hitting anything, which is music to my ears.
It's so
Is it a
bad.
hero? Is it a creep? Is it a tormentor? Don't care. Sounds nice. Tormentor screaming in pain as Yatoro solos it.
Spirit Breaker has the planar pocket ability now.
Woo.
Maybe he can tank a rupture, steal a hex.
Oh, I get Lol caught up in the Hex.
Radiant's top
quick
tower
pick
is
there,
under
but
attack.
eager for Lol be pushing out there with no Aegis and no buyback. Dead for 70 seconds.
Yeah,
This is just an indication of like, okay, I'm dead. Yatoro, go. Yeah, 1v5, killed them all.
yeah, they're just gonna go and take the wisdom runes again. This time 1400. Well, what are we up to now? What's the swing on this?
Oh, jeez.
2,800, 5,600, so 10,000, 1,200 experience swing.
Was that 11,200?
Yeah, I think that's it.
And then you add that to the 8k from the previous one and the 6k from the previous one. All these wisdom runes, like 20k swings in total. Oh, they've got a charge on the Invoker. Hello. Collapse stays invis right next to him. Ghost walking, another strike. Just trying to buy a bit of time because you can see the pink marker on the map. The big man's coming. Yatoro. He's not going to get there in time, though.
He's very slow. He has no boots.
That is true.
He slashes
Slash
the
the creep.
Yeah. He had such plans.
Yeah, he did. Well, Aghanim Scepter and bots queued up for Yatoro next. And we did see the Butterfly just finished off by the Bloodseeker.
Radiant's
Nearly out
bottom
his Aghanim
barracks are
Shard
under
as well.
attack.
This room for Queen. Don't think they're gonna wait too much longer here before they want to push, since the Aegis is ticking down. 50 seconds. This is go time
Radiant's courier
for Team
has
Spirit.
been killed.
Shows about loses perseverance there on his courier. And would have been the Atos, the Lotus Orb.
Yeah, could have been big.
And that's one of the ways to deal with Juggernaut. Lotus the on-the-flash target and bounce it back.
Right now he's pushing tower.
See what you can do to stop him. You root him for a second, get a few familiar stuns on Yatoro. Still has Aegis for 20 seconds. You can just look to reset. Wait for this healing ward to come back off cooldown, or you can just charge into the enemy base. Mystic Flare, charge, another strike. They put the Visage in the tombstone, but the Sofa Voice can hold back the Juggernaut. Aegis in 5 seconds will be reclaimed. Yatoro will be a little wary of his positioning as a good tornado will come onto him. Then we move with Mary and Palantivos charging on the Yatoro. The timing, no, not working out. Omni Slash cleaves them in twain and Shogun in trouble as well. Everybody's going to die here as well. They come will call the GGs and Team Spirit will take game 2.
I'm pretty sure that Collapse stole the Rupture there with the planar pocket as well. It was intended for the Juggernaut there, but instead it ended up on the Spirit Breaker with that planar pocket taking a single target spell away. Very dominant performance here in